Hello, my crafty friends. Today I'm showing you how to turn a simple dollar store find into a custom pumpkin coaster mold. Yep, that's right. Budget friendly, beginner friendly, and perfect for fall. This will be the perfect coaster worthy of your
pumpkin spice latte.
Let's get started. I found this awesome compressed wood autumn pumpkin at the dollar store. It was like $1.50 here in Canada. And I'm going to show you how to take these materials. I have some acetate sheets. I'm going to make my own mold housing because the mold housing I have is too small for this. I have some 91 isopropyl alcohol. I have a glue gun with some glue sticks and some PPE. I have my gloves. I will be wearing my respirator as well as making sure my air purifier is on. And I will be using this BBDINO Platinum silicone to make my mold. If you find something you want to try at the dollar store, go ahead, give it a go. You don't know until you try, right? All you need is imagination and you can get a mold out of anything. If you think that your object that you're going to be making the mold out of would stick to silicone, make sure to spray it with a release agent. I Googled to make sure that it said it wouldn't adhere to the compressed wood, so I'm going with what Google says, so let's give it a go. Will it stick? Will it not? That's a very good question. I'll get started. I will cut pieces out of the acetate to house my pumpkin. I'll do a bottom as well as sides, and I'll try and probably put something firm so that when I pour the silicone it doesn't bulge out. It shouldn't, because I'm only doing a shallow mold, so it's just gonna cover it. I will speed this up. If you do touch your acetate with your bare hands, make sure you wipe it down first though with your isopropyl alcohol, because you don't want any of the oils transferring onto it and putting it in your mold. I forgot to also mention that the silicone is mixed 1 by 1 by volume. So if I put in 100 mLs, I'll put in 100 of A and 100 of B. The silicone is actually not that bad for bubbles. I have never experienced any bubbles. It's a slow releasing gas, and it actually works really well. Self-degassing silicone. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. I'll put on some music, fast forward this for you. Get cozy, sip your pumpkin latte or your tea or whatever it is you're drinking, and I'll meet you back here when I go to unmold it. This is ready to be unmolded. Let's see how it fared out with wood. I had a leakage in the back, which I didn't notice. And so I'll just peel that off. And we'll just take the bottom off. Oh, pretty good. Let's take off the glue as best we can. And, oh, we need to take off the sides too. Silicone's pretty quick to set up. Takes roughly 3 to 5 hours. Spin that. There is usually, when you buy a kit, it comes with this cool, I don't know, it's a little cutting thing that you can use to clean up all your edges and make it look nice. Let's see if the silicone is going to stick to the wood. It's going to be a matte mold, but you can have this as the bottom and you can do the top this side. All depends. I'm gonna find that tool and clean up all the edges. That's amazing. It is set and ready to go. I'm excited. I forgot about the matte. If you want it shiny, you can also spray it with a high gloss varnish, and that should give you a shiny mold instead of a matte mold. Once I get this all cleaned up, I'll get ready and we can do a test pour. I let the mold sit overnight just to firm up a little bit more. I measured water in it and it took 8 ounces. Now the water's not quite the same as resin, so I added 2 more ounces to it, so 10 ounces. I've mixed up, and now we are going to pour in this new pumpkin mold that we've just made. There's so many different things you could do with this. I want to try a crackle effect. Now I know it's gonna come out as a matte mold because I forgot to coat my piece first with the gloss. So I'll just have to put a clear coat of resin on top so it's nice and shiny, because I really want to see that crackle effect. Well, let's hope it works. Some different things, if you don't want to do a crackle effect, you could put in some cute little, like I have different colored metallic leaves in here. You can mix that up with clear resin, or you could maybe use some orange dye, or if you want, you could just use mica powder. I have pumpkin pie, which is one of the colors I will be using today. These are the colors actually I will be using for the crackle effect. I have 2 resin dyes from Let's Resin. I have caramel, which is like a brown, and orange, and from TLP, I'm using a light and a dark. So pumpkin pie and Bellini. I think these are perfect colors for this try of the crackle. And make sure when you, for your inks or resin dyes, make sure you shake them very well. So let's put in some mica powder first so it doesn't fly up when we go to mix it afterwards. I'm gonna grab a spoon so that I can get in there and put it in the cup. I'm just tapping it because I usually have the containers upside down. I don't think I've used this pumpkin pie yet. There we go. Ooh, that's pretty. I'm gonna put a lot in. I'm gonna put about that much in. The pumpkin pie, and now the Bellini, which is a lighter orange, and about this much. Perfect. There we go. Set that aside. Now let's put the resin in the cups that are mixed up. I'm gonna try and put about 2 ounces in there. Not sure if I want a lot of brown. I want more of the orange to make it look like a pumpkin. And what I'll be doing is I'll put the, what am I trying to say? I'll put the caramel and the orange down as sort of like my clear first. I can't put too much more in. I think I might have put a little too much in because these cups, when I go to put them in the vacuum chamber, they're gonna bubble over and I don't want them to bubble over. So I'm going to put the rest of this in these cups. All right, I switched these two into a bigger cup because I knew in the smaller cups they were gonna bubble over in the vacuum chamber. Now let's get the caramel and the orange resin dyes from Let's Resin into these cups. I think they should be fine. Less than half resin in there. So the orange, let's put in 8 drops and see where that is. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It was a hard squeeze. And I'm gonna put in 10 of the caramel. Is this open? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hopefully, I think that'll be good. What do you guys think? Mix them up, and then once they're thoroughly mixed and there's no more mica powders floating to the top, I'm letting these sit just in case there's micas still that needs to be mixed in. Also, a good tip for mica powders, which I saw on Glitz and Glitter by Michelle. I think some of her lovely community people, they had told her mix it with a little bit of isopropyl alcohol, and then your mica powders will blend in a lot easier in your resin so that you won't get the floaties and the unmixed mica powders, and then they won't drop, and you know what I mean? You know what I mean. You guys know. Because you're so smart. This is not very dark. I think I'm gonna have to add a little bit more. Let's try 5 more drops of the caramel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The orange is good, I think. I think that'll be fine. I will go put these in the vacuum chamber for 5 minutes. And once it's done, I will come back and we will pour. Now that the bubbles are out and they're back from the vacuum chamber, look at how clear that is. It's beautiful. The first color I'm gonna put is the caramel. Oh, I wanna actually, just in case, I'm gonna spray some isopropyl alcohol and see how that works. It goes. Get it in the crevices. Now let's pour some brown in. There we go. And then the orange, mix it up. Nice thin layer of each. And then I'm going to use the Bellini. And this is just going right in the center. That's basically it. Make sure, should be Yep, it's good. It's around each side. There we go. All right, let's pour this in the center. And I am gonna try doing a bunch of different layers. So we'll see how that goes. And let's pour, oh, that's a beautiful color. It looks so creamy. Some of the caramel. And now I'm going to use the pumpkin pie. Oh my goodness. This is so beautiful. I love this. Then the Bellini. The pumpkin pie. Oh wow. Oh, that's gorgeous. It's already coming in. Let's do Bellini. Pumpkin pie. I'm gonna leave it like that, I think, and see how that goes. Oh wow, look at it just closing right over. Stunning. I just love the way this looks right now. This is so pretty. I have extras here. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it. I do have this leaf mold here I was gonna use for something else, but maybe I'll just fill that up, and I don't think I'll have enough, but you never know. I'm gonna spray in some isopropyl alcohol. I can't move this over, can I? I don't want to move it over. And can I move this over like that? And maybe we can put the leaf mold here. Can you see that? And I've already put the isopropyl alcohol in. I'm just gonna stick my fingers in there and work my way into all those little crevices. Here we go. And let's pour the rest of the caramel. Oh, too bad I didn't have any orange glitter. That would have been nice. On the tips of the leaves. Ooh, that would have been fun. Just gonna marble it. I don't have enough, I don't think, for this whole mold, so here we go. Then I'm going to use the orange. How pretty. Rest of the orange. And then add the mica powders. Let's see what I make out of this extra. Have you gotten your first pumpkin spice latte? Every time we go to the city, I get one. Which is not often. Now, the pumpkin pie. And then I'm going to put in the Bellini. It looks so creamy. These are ready to be demolded. It's still a little warm, but let's see how this turned out. I think it'll look nice. This is awesome. I love this. I really love this. Need to do some cleanup around the edges. All right, let's see how it did. Oh, that's so nice. I'm gonna put a layer of UV resin on top of it. But first I'm gonna clean this, and then you will be able to see the crackle effect. I love this. And that brown, it's given it dark rings. Oh, I really like that a lot. That is so cool. Let's take a look at my extra. I'm excited to see what kind of a mess this is. Oh, don't forget, all my material will be in the description below, as well as my discount codes. I would also love it if you haven't subscribed yet to please subscribe, hit the thumbs up, share, comment. Tell me if you've done the crackle effect before, and what fall colors would you use? Curious to know. This is an interesting mold. Oh, wow. I love the orange. Oh, that's pretty cool. Peel this away. Gonna have to clean this up. I don't know if it's interesting, the base. Ooh, that's pretty. I like this mold. What do you guys think of this? Do you have any other color suggestions you might use for this? I'm wondering if I should do like the veining, paint it. Wonder if you can paint on it. Yeah, you could do that. It's very stretchy, this mold. Let's get to throwing on a layer of resin. I want to see what this looks like because it's a matte mold. And then I'm going to put this in my Let's Resin UV light. I am using a hard type UV. Probably need a little bit more. Grab something here. Let's see. Look at that. What do you guys think of that? Oh yeah. I know I should probably just use regular resin, but I'm too impatient. I want to see this. It's a very thick mold. I guess maybe you don't need to pour as much as I thought I would. Yeah, you don't want a really thick coaster. It's so much fun when you find something and you're able to make a mold out of it and then make your own coasters. There you have my extra, the leaf dish, and my very own pumpkin coaster, which I found at the dollar store and turned it into a mold. It's beginner friendly, budget friendly, and perfect for fall craft, making unique coasters for your pumpkin spice season. Now you can go try something fun like putting orange glitter, gold flakes, or even embed dried leaves for that autumn vibe. pumpkin spice season just got an upgrade. Give this DIY a try and let me know in the comments what colors you used. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more crafty fun. Thank you everyone for joining me today. All the materials will be in my description below, as well as all of my discount codes. Have a wonderful day. Now go be creative, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.